Hello everyone. It's 6:32 p.m. So after I had the big Texas cinnamon roll and the chips, that's all I had for today. That's all I had the money for today. I didn't get to really sleep last night, so I slept all day. But of course, it wasn't consistent. You know, I kept sleeping and waking up several times. And I guess I finally woke up at 5 o'clock this afternoon. So I think it was after 10 o'clock or 10:30 this morning I fell asleep. And before that, I had made a few phone calls and a few emails. So I feel bad to have had false hopes because somebody from Twitter had DM'd me about, they direct messaged me about housing resources here in Cincinnati. And so I called a few places, and this one place, this one website had a list of like over 130, I guess, affordable housing units or whatever, and listings. And so I had to narrow it down to, I think they had about 109 total throughout the city, and maybe about 30 of them that had supposed availability. So I had to narrow the search down to 0 or 1 bedroom, which left me to about 4 or 5 places that said available, because the other ones, all the rest of them said waiting list. So I emailed 3 places, and one of them said that I have to check back in a month because they're waiting on some kind of certificate of occupancy or something like that. And then the other 2 never responded. And one of the ladies, I called her on the phone, and she was very nice, but she was saying that, you know, she seemed like she was nice and patient and tolerant and stuff, but she was saying that they didn't have any availability. I'm like, well, the website said available. So she said that the waiting list was only open for 4 days, and then that the waiting list is closed. So basically, I don't even know if they're trying to say there is no housing here in Cincinnati. I don't know. But I'm trying to get my hopes up at least for a job, because they got jobs galore here. So they had this one lady who called me back for a job, possible job interview, but she told me that she thinks that she's worried about me not having the transportation to get there, and said that she thinks that the places are too far and not really on the bus line. So, but she said she wanted to try to find ways to look for resources and help me, so I'm waiting on that if possible. So, there's this job opportunity. I'm not going to say where because of the online gang stalkers. So, but they said I could come in for an interview anytime this week. But, I guess better earlier than never, you know, trying to get there early. Hopefully tomorrow. But the thing is, so I still have $1.65 in the bank left, totally, for the rest of the month, for everything. And then I also have, after buying the snacks out the snack machine, I thought that I would have had 38 cents left, but come to find out, one of those coins I realized it wasn't accepting in the machine because it was a Canadian nickel or something, so I couldn't use that. So which left me with 33 cents left in coins, mainly pennies. So I was trying the day pass for the bus, local day pass for the bus costs $40. So I mean I don't even have transportation. I didn't eat lunch. I didn't get to eat lunch. No money for lunch and nothing for dinner. I don't have any money for dinner at all. I'm just financially in bad shape, but I'm trying. I mean, with the Gig Smart DoorDash job opportunity I was supposed to do like yesterday or the day before. I don't know why they canceled on me. They canceled. I guess they refused to hire me, and so that could have been like almost $150 right there. So they canceled on me, and I'm hoping that I won't be penalized because I wasn't a no-show. They canceled on me before it was like a few hours before it was time to start the shift or whatever. So it was supposed to be some kind of, DoorDash gig that I could have made money from, and then they keep on saying that they're hiring, but keep rejecting me. So I I mean it's really scary what I'm going through. That even professed Christians, like, where are y'all? And everybody, so especially the so-called TI community, but the majority of professed targeted individuals are not Christians, or they don't even believe in Jesus Christ. If they're not believing that fake Black Hebrew Israelites cult or Hebrew Roots Movements cult, then they're either satanic, New Ager, or atheist, or an active practicing witch or warlock practicing witchcraft. So and they would use the witchcraft and narcissistic abuse to try to exercise control and manipulate you. And so I try to stay far away from people like that. I mean, and then, they have people who profess to be Christian, but then they falsely run around calling themselves star seeds and light workers and stuff like that. When that's, you're trying to mix New Age and Christian. So I mean, it's hard to have any solid professed Christian targeted individuals. And if I do come across them, they be like exploitative and narcissistic and controlling. It's hard to find. I mean, it's a few out there, but it's hard to find somebody who's just, sincerely want to help and care about you and believe your targeting and trafficking story, and with no strings attached. And they have some people who, a lot of them, they're in a bind themselves. I understand that they're in the same predicament as me and being sabotaged. They may have a roof over their head, but their jobs and finances is being sabotaged like mine. It's like ridiculous how so many people, don't have jobs, but they're driving around in nice cars and got a roof over their head. But here, I don't even have $2 to my name. Barely $2 to my name. And the online gang stalkers are playing with my life. They think this is funny. The obsoletists created a fake brand new account to come and harass me on TikTok. The fake wannabe Darnell Williams perp was harassing me on TikTok again today. And I had to block both of them. So So I'm, spreading awareness and letting people know what's going on. And the more I do that, the more I get censored, shadow banned, shut down. They're blocking me from getting the truth out. And they falsely accuse me of lying when it's them living in a fairy tale delusional land. So when you tell the truth and people think you lack common sense, or you're just trying to get attention or something, and that's not the case. So the weather is supposed to have like a severe tornado or something. Last night it was very windy and it had some rain. In the middle of the night, it's supposed to rain really bad, but not be that cold. But then tomorrow night and then Friday morning, it's supposed to be like 21 degrees. And then it's supposed to be cold under 40 degrees every night for at least the next 10 days or at least a week. I have almost nothing at all. And there was somebody on TikTok suggested that I see it online about like mutual aid online, but I hashtag and put the awareness out there, and basically all my posts like being suppressed. And then even on Twitter, it's like I'm talking to a brick wall. And the majority of the TI community, they either have me blocked or I have them blocked, or they have me blocked without me knowing, or, so it's like I got more enemies than supporters and so-called friends in the TI community, especially on Twitter and YouTube. So it seems like, as I said, videos of me asking for help or videos of me talking about my targeting on TikTok, those are the videos that don't flourish. Or videos of me trying to share my short stories, they stay suppressed. But me, as I said, me doing a goofy, just jogging in place for 15 seconds, that would get like over 1,000 views overnight or within 3 hours. And a bunch of likes and views. And I'm like, come on, man. I mean, TikTok really sucks with their fake algorithm. And your videos lie dormant until they just have to have the random so-called luck to be seen, to have any views or be seen, So on YouTube, that the online perps, they thumbs down all my videos, and ever since my videos have become monetized, it seems like as if they're I'd be lucky if I get 10 videos on any of my YouTube shorts now. So my YouTube shorts videos, they get hardly, ever since the monetization, people really don't watch my shorts, because it seemed like as if, and it looked like as if I was like they did that fake verification, verify it's you, as a way to manipulate and hinder me from earning any money from my videos. So I mean, as far as I know, last I checked, I supposedly earned $20, but they say I had to have my address verified before I can get any payment, and they sent that to the Waterfront Mission address for the Google ads. So then they ran me out of Pensacola. I just moved up here and just got this new address, and so it was gonna be hard for me to get that PIN number, or the PIN number, to even I mean, I may not even be able to see the money from my monetization from my YouTube videos, but they said that you can, the first time you can cash out is at least $100. And so far, I think I got a little bit over 20. But had they not stalled my videos with the fake verify it's you, then I probably could have had double or triple that. So that, I try to they say you got to promote yourself with the Ko-fi. So I've been trying to promote myself with the Ko-fi and blogs, and I'm surprised that lately, if I put the post in the community section, I'd be lucky if I get between 6 and 9 thumbs up. But if I put it in a video, or a shorts video, I'd be lucky if it get 1 or 2 likes or 12 views. So it seems like now that I'm monetized, they're working harder to suppress my content from getting out there. And if all you can do is sit behind a desk and talk about the gang stalking program and not talk about your personal experience, and you're one of the popular fakes, how does that work? Or if all you're doing is gossiping about celebrities, how does that work? But, if a person is documenting their personal diary of van life and how they survive being homeless, living in a van, people consider that work and deserving of every penny that they earn, And I can understand cooking, like showing cooking tutorials, that's teaching. I can understand that. But if you're just sitting there gossiping about celebrities and their sex lives and, they got a bunch of popular fake YouTubers that, gossip about celebrities, and they have a very large following, and they're considered an influencer and all that, but they're suppressing everything that I'm trying to do. They want to make sure I have nothing. So, and it's ridiculous that is it this hard to scramble around for enough money for food to eat, for enough change, and then y'all falsely accuse me of living too good or eating too good. If you see me living good, that's the temporary moment when I do have a job and try to treat myself for a job well done. Finally, celebrating, hey, well, I got a job opportunity, or celebrating that milestone of being employee of the week. I never got something like that. Only once in my life, employee of the week, when I was working at temp service job at the schools. And then their workplace mobbed me off the job, and even the people at the temp service, they saw me as the problem, or the one who complains so much, or the one who's always starting trouble. When I already know they were in on it too, because they sit there perping with the red, wearing red, and also throwing up devil horns and satanic hand signs and stuff, and pretend like they know nothing about gang stalking, like as if you have to explain to them like they're 5. They pretend like they know nothing about gang stalking. So, what time is it now? 6:49 p.m. Yeah, I was trying to get help before 8 o'clock with at least food to eat, at least dinner, and at least $20 for dinner and bus fare, so that I can try to go to that interview tomorrow. And then hold on. Yeah, and the other temp service jobs, well, that's not a temp service, that's a permanent job, but the temp service jobs, I never heard back from them. Like, why would you do this? I mean, I thought y'all temp service job always have opportunity for people. But, I mean, at being targeted, you'd be, like, totally suppressed. I mean, I'm 39 years old, and it's this hard to, trying to get $5. But, I mean, I'm trying to get $20 for dinner to eat, and also, for bus fare, and also, trying to get help with food for tomorrow as well. And I mean, when I came over here, and then I was so sleep deprived and tired, and all I could do was sleep. And then, the bus pass expired. It was the 24 hours had expired. So I don't have anything to eat or drink at all. And I'm really scared about being out there for over a week out in bad weather. I was given false hopes with jobs and housing. And people want to tell me, come here, come there. Oh, we got housing here, we got this, we got that. I mean, I don't even have enough money for food to eat. How the hell am I going to have money to travel over there? And then I don't trust going by nobody. I already explained that, I don't trust anybody trying to lure me to where they're at, and then to exploit and abuse me, and then, like another Trisha. I'm not doing that again. And so who am I supposed to trust when people act like as if they show footage of their targeting and then still participate in the bullying and perping towards me and saying, don't help her, don't donate another penny to her. But then I look on your page, why are you showing footage of your gang stalking and you begging for money too? And you got a place to live in a car. It's a lot of y'all. It's a lot of y'all. Because even gang stalking simulation, he begs for money too. He begs for money and got a monetized channel. And he begs for money and has a monetized channel. And I heard he got a nice house he showed like a picture or a video or something of his house. He has a whole damn house and he looks like, I know he's younger than me. So people with abusive narcissistic personalities, they are really adamant about, making sure that they themselves wouldn't donate not one penny at all. Nothing. And they treat you like you deserve to be punished. When they're the ones working for the devil, not me. I didn't even consent to or sign up to, be the devil's employee. And I even been praying to God, about, provision and stuff like that. And also praying, praying for permanent housing, praying for a job, praying for a car, so that I could get back on my feet and be independent. But it's like they stop everything. The perps, they stop everything. They try to make me lose hope and discourage me from my writings. And if it weren't for certain people in my life, I probably could have flourished. And I heard that they keep us the way that they keep us because our success and independence is a threat to them. That's why they want you to be controlled and to be needy and dependent on others and stuff. They block you from doing it yourself and making your own living. And then people treat you like just because you need help or just because you're homeless, they think they have a license to control you and treat you like you're retarded and lack common sense and like treat you like you don't have a right to make your own decisions or think for yourself independently. See, those are perps. So I have the information in the description box of almost all my videos. I'm sorry about that. Those demonic assholes. They come right next to me. They got other rooms, but they decide to come right next to me and start talking really loud. And watch, once I shut off the video, they're going to be quiet or leave. So I need urgent help, any and all the help that I can get. How the hell am I supposed to survive in 20 and 30 something degree weather every day? This is all I got. I don't have nothing. I don't have the sleeping bag with me. I don't have much of nothing with me. I don't even have food. I don't have money for food. I don't have nothing. I don't even have $2 for bus fare. $2 is one way, but if you get 2 trips, you might as well get the day pass. I'm still learning the system, still learning everything. And people ought to know better. If you're a real targeted individual, they say it is not advised they say it is bad advice to suggest a homeless shelter to another targeted individual. Because first of all, you saw what they did to me. And then they force you to live in inhumane conditions. And I let people know about homeless shelters being exploitative prison scam cults. And if you say, well, I know some friends who got some help. Well, yeah, they got help and got on their feet because they're not targeted. Because they're not targeted. So, I've seen videos of other professed targeted individuals if they move to a different state and try to go to a shelter and then be denied services. be denied food stamps, denied Section 8, denied Medicaid, denied Social Security, denied this, denied that. And so if they see us as 3/5 of a human being, like a slave, or see us as a nobody, and they see us as with that we don't have any rights. So it's a battle. It's a battle. And as I said, people try to manipulate things to be me being the problem, but they have that reactive abuse that if you can't handle being poked at and prodded and attacked and everything, then eventually you fly off the handles, and then you look at like you're the crazy one. So it's always whoever won't hire you for a job or housing or get you housing or nothing, because they got narcissistic personalities. And at the end of the day, they are the greedy ones. They are the ones who are money hungry and hungry for and greedy for money, power, control, and rulership over others, and even sex. Even the women. So please, I am panicking. I am scared. If I gotta be out in 21-degree weather on Friday or be out in this tornado tonight, I won't be able to, how the hell am I supposed to survive? Like, if y'all don't hear from me, then within this past week, then that means I must have died out in the weather, bad weather. So, people know, they could help if they want to, but the gang stalking network is telling people do not help the target. Or don't support her. Don't help her. Make her stay there. Make her stay homeless. Don't give her any money. Don't give her any food. Make her starve. So, and then they think that the only help you're allowed to have is controlled and abused in a mental institution where you don't need to be. And they want you to feel just hopeless, useless, and worthless. You hear that? So, please help whatever y'all could. I'm begging for help. I did my end on trying to apply for housing, jobs, shelters, anything, and nothing so far. So, I can't even get dinner to eat tonight.